Hi, friends. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Athena getting first, Sassy not first. Sid is taking the scenic route and going into a meeting. Hi, Sid. Metal. Hello, hello. Okay, I fixed the thing, so the totem of Sid is now correct. It's not just the generic. So we're gonna hold Sid today. But we are going to make a quick trip out to the raid farm to hopefully get Metal and Cap. Where did I put my extra? I know I've got like one or two more. At least one. Hi, Wolf. Those are the totems. Haha. There's that one. Right, nothing in those, nothing in there. I didn't put any in any of these. Okay. Okie doke. We're just gonna stick those in there. Okay, so first things first, let's go out to the raid farm. We'll start with that. Ooh, Athena on a 40 stream streak. Let's go. Right. So we're gonna let this do its thing. We're gonna get a couple more totems. And we'll be good to go. It's always a little frustrating. Not frustrating, but like, ugh, gotta wait for the timer to go down. Oh, Tim Curry too? I knew about Dolly. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, the wrong old people are dying. Right? Seriously. Was Tim Curry also 80? Dang. But they didn't announce it until today. Yeah, I hadn't seen that. Both legends. Absolute legends. Yeah, Dolly is like the purest soul that ever lived. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Curry's not quite as surprising. A baby mouse in a few months back. It had hid and lived in your ceiling floor. Last night you managed to catch it and we let her go in a nice area last night. Now I'm sorry. Yeah, out there she belongs. Literally the night before she died. Yeah. Yeah.
Mom, I need you to get control off me in Roblox. Mom,
Huh?
if you jump off in front of me, you start doing abs. Like you can literally fly.
Yeah, you know, that's what Wolf and Metal were just saying.
So can you type in you type in. Can you type it wrong?
Huh? Can you give me a second?
Okay.
Yeah, I had added that like sound physics remastered mod. It's definitely made the sounds louder. Let's bring that down a little bit and see if that's better. Yeah. Yeah, chaos, yeah. Because I was like, it definitely, because it makes like cave sounds louder and more echoey. I brought it down a little bit. We'll see if that makes it any better.
Now you switch the totem.
Yeah, every day I switch it out to a new one. Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing like, you know, Griffin's been using it lately and like other people have been too. And I was like, I kept meaning to add it. And I finally did the other day. So it's just a little bit of
Just one more ride.
Okay, it's not going into the red anymore, but it's still going into the yellow a little bit. Presence footsteps. I don't know about that one. I mean, based on the title, I can guess what it does. Okay, good. Volume better. Okay. Yeah, I in OBS, I brought it down a little bit. One thing you can't stand is you put in FPS booster on yours and it overlays your FPS and average FPS permanently. Oh gosh. Yeah, that would aggravate me. That would be so annoying. Okay, let's see. Did we get any medals and caps? We got metal, but we did not get any caps. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, but at least they are displaying correctly. Okay, so we'll do another one. This is all I can do for right now. No, you can absolutely get this redeem at the end. No limit on it. And just keep sodium, lithium, and ferrite core. Yeah. Yep. What should be toggleable in mod settings? What specifically? Right. Yeah. Yeah, true. There has been 3. Oh, the FPS thing. Yeah. You run like 20 performance mods. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the 3 that Chaos listed there. At least I think did I add ferrite core to this one? I feel like I did. I don't know if it would show up here, would it? Yeah. With Mini HUD, it's toggleable. FPS booster doesn't have... Oh, that's annoying. You run additive? Oh my gosh, the kids start school tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, this is like normal start time for us. Been back for like 2 weeks here. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we always start like the very end. Usually it's like the last Thursday of August. Dynamic FPS, immediately fast, and others, yeah. Oh, nice. Yay! Okay, I will get you added in for the next time, Athena. Do. You finally managed to get past the hardest parts of a new hardcore world, namely the Bastion, and no reason to go back now, right? Full Enchanted Diamond, Best of Dragon, yep, got a few dozen shulkers, yep. Now you can just safely focus on building. Not too far behind you in days. I'm at day 138, nice! Heck yeah. Just thinking about it. A 24 pod iron farm. Nice. Yeah, I need to make a bigger iron farm for this world. I have just like, you know, the very simple one for now. But I definitely want to make a bigger one. Okay. Now, is that drowned like trying to come up here, or is he's just like underneath now? Oh, now you see me, so now you're coming for me. Get out of here. Bye. Yay, Cap! Okay, good. Me starts updating mods. Now me adding more mods. Struggling to get all your levels to finish your armor. Then you're off to the nether. That's usually where I die. Yeah, that used to be where I used to die. I think in my second hardcore world, that's where I died. Iron gonna be my main source of emeralds because rain farms terrify me. Here we go. I need a large source of emeralds, and needless to say, I play totemless. Yeah. Yeah. See, doing it this way, I don't get any emeralds if I let because to get like other people's totems, I can't kill the evokers myself. Because if I kill the evokers myself, then I'll just get regular totems. If I let them die by the fire, there's a chance for it to drop either a regular totem or anyone who has redeemed getting their player skin on a totem, then I get those. And then basically what I do is I set up like a machine that cycles them, and then I let it cycle for like a few seconds, and then I step on the pressure plate, and whatever totem pops out is the one that I hold for the day. You die by running into holes. Hardcore isn't for you. Yeah. I mean, it definitely changes the way you play, that's for sure. Hi, Babs! Yeah, we could do the axolotl breeding. We're all caught up, and we made the tropical fish farm yesterday, so we are like really set in terms of whatchamahoots, tropical fish for a little bit. And now it's easy for us to get a lot more. And I set up the AXO counter for this world. I think I have it accurate. I think I only did 10 yesterday. Oh, you know what? I can count how many, well, how many babies did I put in the thing? Well, we can sort of double check. I think I know how many babies I put in after we started breeding. Okay. So we're just gonna put all of these totems in here for the moment. Redstone. Okay. Yes, I did. We set all of the Axo stuff up yesterday. I went and got a bunch of axolotls. I made the tropical fish farm, so we'll have an endless supply of fish for doing the breeds. So that infrastructure is all set up for now. There, we've got them currently set up down over here in this little, oops, this little spot. Okay, so in terms of, okay, so there's 10. And then, so we did 13 because I had filled up enough of these spots with the axos we picked up in the caves to go those 6 plus a baby in here that I picked up. Oh, we love a meeting that wraps early. Heck yeah. And look who I'm holding, Sid. Okay, so I need to add 3 more to my counter there. Okay, so we're at 13. And I don't think, have I bred? I don't know if I've bred any animals. What are these answers? I don't know. Do what you want when you ask what they want to eat. They say they want something else, or no, I mean, people do that. People definitely do that a lot. You match diamonds nicely. Yes, you do. There is a drowned with a helmet on. Yeah, it must have been a regular zombie that walked in the water. A full gold drowned. Okay. You have described an X. Yep. See, I'll definitely be like the person that says, I don't know, but if somebody makes something, I'm not going to be like, well, I didn't want that. Like, I don't do that part. I'll just, usually if I can't make a decision, I'll just be like, I don't know, I don't care. Or give me some options and then I'll pick something. Like, narrow it down for me. When there's all the options, then I can't. It's too overwhelming. Okay, so we got 2 on the books for the moment. Then decided it smelled weird when cooking in order to take out with money he did not have. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yes. Yeah, so I was all caught up. As of yesterday, we were all caught up on all of the breeding. What?
Can you please type in frog?
Type in what?
Frog.
Frog?
RV. This is an RV, but you troll people.
Oh, that makes no sense to me, honey.
Just type in troll RV.
Husband and daughter both do it, yeah. I love when mine says he'll actually cook for once and then get aggravated when it actually comes time to cook and then be like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, then why did you volunteer? I don't get it. that cooks now. Even when you're sick. Yeah. Yeah, he cooks for a living, so like he doesn't want to do it when he's home. I get it. But don't offer if you're then gonna just, you know, whine about it when it comes time to do it. Okay. 3 more little babies.
Oh,
Hold on, honey.
it's been like hours since you have been done.
It has not been an hour since you've come in here and asked me to type that in. It's been like 3 minutes, if that. This child has no sense of time at all. Hello, welcome in. We're doing good. We're doing good. 3 minutes too long, right? 3 minutes equals an hour when you're 5 years old. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go type in whatever it is he wants me to type in. And then maybe that'll give us about 5 minutes of no kid interruptions, right? Wishful thinking. So who knows? We may switch stream time to when they're at school to not have to worry about this. Yeah, they start school tomorrow, so we will have several hours during the day with no children in the house. 5 days a week. Yeah, I do not want to stream earlier. I like streaming like in the afternoon / evening. If anything, I might, if I need to change stream time, I'd probably push it to later. Like after they're ready for bed and get them to bed. I think they're excited. They're still young enough that I think they're excited about it. Yeah, well, yesterday I had to stream later because we had the meet and greets with their teachers. So like we had to go at 3 o'clock for the kindergarten, and that was from like 3 to 4. And then my other kid is in 3rd grade, and his meet and greet started at 5:30. So we came back home for a couple hours, and then went back again. I have 2 boys. And they come in here all the time, especially the younger one. He comes in all the time to ask me either for food, drinks. So we call them kid-terruptions. We have a kid-terruption counter, which I'm just going to hit it because this number is still not even accurate. We started keeping track at the beginning of August. So it'll have like the total and then the daily in there, and the daily one obviously resets. It's a feature. It's a feature of the stream. Oh yeah. They went well. It was nice. Both the teachers seem really nice. Although I feel bad for my younger kid because his teacher is only going to be there for like 2 weeks because she's very pregnant. She said she was being induced on the 16th of September if she doesn't have the baby before then. And so she'll be out until winter break. So she'll come back at the first of the year. So he'll only have her for like 2 weeks, and then she's going to be gone for a few months. Yeah, she's super duper pregnant. If you streamed, your 8-year-old would hover. Mine does. So my oldest is 8 and my youngest is 5. They've both just recently started playing Minecraft. So my 8-year-old, he'll come in here and he'll like sit right back here And he'll comment on everything I'm doing, and he'll be like, "Mom, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why don't you do this?" Or he'll come in and quiz me on being like, "Which one's more annoying, this or that?" Or "Which one's your favorite, this or that?" So, yeah, they both come in quite often. But yeah, the teachers seem good. So, we drop them off for 9 o'clock. The school day starts at like 9:10, and then pickup is at 3:30. So I'd have to start slightly later anyway, but going back to school, they're going to have a more structured routine. So I may not start streaming until the evening, because I figure, if we get home, we're going to be doing dinner with my mom because she lives downstairs. Because my husband usually doesn't get home from work until like after 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So we'll probably do joint dinner with my mother around like somewhere between 5 and 6 if they've got any homework. I know my 8-year-old, he's gonna have to do like 20 minutes of reading every day, showers and whatnot, and get them in bed at a reasonable time, and then probably stream. So starting at like 3 or 4 is probably not going to work once school starts. You were going to start a 2-person world with your 8-year-old, but then he lost his computer privileges. So maybe next week. Oopsies. The 5-year-old frequently loses his computer privileges. Frequently. Yeah, so I think I'd rather have my alone time just to do whatever. I've been teaching myself coding, so I think that is going to be a time to focus more on that, because then I can focus and not be interrupted all the time. If I decide I want to start doing some YouTube videos, like recorded stuff, that would be a good time to do that. So things are definitely going to be adjusting and shifting a little bit. Weekends are still whatever, because the weekend's the weekend, but we might need to adjust our Dragon Puff Phasmo time for Thursdays, because I would have to leave 2 hours after our normal start time. Tomorrow's going to be whatever tomorrow is, because it's like too short notice to really rearrange everyone's schedules. But we might start that a little bit earlier. Teaching yourself coding? Ambitious. I like it. Yeah. I've tend to like to self-teach myself things. Weekends are impossible to predict, even if you had a crystal ball. Yeah, but we don't do much on the weekends, so it's like it's a little more fluid. But I've been having fun with like starting to learn the coding stuff. I don't know enough to actually do anything yet, but the little bit that I've been doing, I've been enjoying. I just have a hard time picking a language to stick with, because there's so many. You taught yourself bookbinding? Not the same. No, but bookbinding is fun. See, I love that sort of stuff too. I'm a big stationery nerd. I have an enormous fountain pen and fountain pen ink collection over yonder. I've not done anything in a little while with it, but I had started to teach myself leather working to learn to make beaded bag charms. Anything that's like crafty in a sense. The goal is bag charms and Christmas gifts, so you have time. Yes, I love to crochet. The leather, I've made a few like notebook covers. I also made, I don't think it's anywhere close by. I don't really like the leather I used to make this little satchel, and I never made like the shoulder strap for it. It just has a little handle on the top. I don't think it's anywhere I can see. I really need to clean up this room. Hold on, let me see if it's over there, because it's cute. I think it's cute. Oh, Yeah, watercolor. I've got all sorts of paints and stuff. Here's just a few. Oh, thank you. So, like, my mom was artistic. She was good with like painting and stuff, and my dad is a carpenter, so it that sort of thing runs in the family. I love like performance art, but I also love making things. So, a couple of why is like this is a notebook cover I made with little snaps, little pocket. And it's just like, the book just slides in. Although I love the smell of leather. This one's a little more rough. Like this leather scratches really easy, but it's another like bigger one with like an envelope top closure. Again, it's just a magnet. And then it's got the pocket, a little pen holder in there. This one has it's got a 5-year Hobonichi journal in there. Not that I've actually used it. You can see I got it back in 2003. This little one has like, one of those, almost looks like the old book straps. Because it's got like a little thingy. But again, it's just got like a little notebook in there. That goes this way. And then here's the satchel I made. Like the leather for the straps on the front, I don't like because it's way too thin. It's all sorts of like crushed because it was not stored in a good way. This one I never made the shoulder strap for. But come on, get in there. But it's still cute, I think. It's just little. It's got a little handle on the top. But this leather is very, very thin, these dark straps. It's very thin and it's very flimsy, so it just kind of curls. So it's got the D-rings are in place for the strap. I just never made the strap. Hi, Sherp. And it's got a little pocket in the back too, on the outside. So there's just a few of the things that I've made. The stitching on this is not great. This was actually one of the first things I think I made because, I don't go for the easy things. It's not like it was the hardest thing, but I also don't go for the super easy things either. But I don't know. I really like making things. I really like to make things. So I need to get back into doing that stuff. I used to have my own sticker shop. I used to sell stickers on Etsy for like planners and stuff. So I've got some like vinyl cutters and whatnot downstairs. I'd love to get a 3D printing machine. I want a 3D printer like so bad, and a laser engraver thing. I want one of those too. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but I want them. If I could just do everything. Oh yeah, see, I don't have a Cricut. I used to. I've got a couple Silhouette machines. The Silhouette Cameo 3s, I think. I've got like 2 of them. I think I've got a Cameo 3 and a 4. And then I've got like a big Giraffe Tech cutter that has like an auto sheet feeder. That thing was super expensive. And then I've got stuff because like I used to make my own like spiral round little notebooks, like never with any of the metal coils because those were really hard to find, but with the plastic coils. Yeah, big in your apartment. Yeah. Yeah. So someday, whenever we have a house or whatever, I am 100% going to have some kind of like workshop, whether it's the basement, the attic, or a separate building out in the back. I'd be like, hey dad, you know the workshop you built in your backyard? You wanna build one of those for me, but instead of it being for power tools, it's gonna be for all my crafty stuff. Getting a pet or buying anything big is just one more thing to have to deal with. Yeah, whenever your next stage wants to find you. Yep. So you don't think you're staying here? Yeah. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. So one of these days, I think I'm actually gonna rearrange this room again soon. Pretty sure. So this desk is gonna most likely move to behind where my other desk was. So when I first moved up here, I was on like just a regular desk right next to this one. The desk I'm at now is my standing desk, and I brought that upstairs from downstairs. And so these two desks are right next to each other. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is move this desk to the opposite wall of the other desk. So like over there right now, there's a bookcase, and then there's that thing. So I'm thinking this desk is going to go on that wall there. And then all that junk, I say junk, it's not junk, is going to come over here. It's going to come over on this wall. I'm thinking. Now, the last holdout from your college friends, most of them are out of state. No one else is around the city. So it just kind of reaffirms that my person is not here and my future is not here. Yeah. Plus, you're somewhere where it's expensive. It's expensive where you are. I mean, it's expensive everywhere, but especially where you are. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll help, like, get this room a bit better organized, because right now I kind of just threw everything over there, and yeah, and you can work from like 46 of the 50 states. Yeah. Yep. This room is a disaster and I need to straighten it up, but it's easier to do when the kids aren't home, because the younger one especially is always like all up in your business all the time. So there's a lot of decluttering and stuff that needs to happen. But also, if I can get all my supplies organized, I can start working on things again. I've got so many projects I want to crochet. I've got so much yarn to do stuff with. That was a really long tangent about crafty things. Not that I'm upset about it, but it was a really long tangent about crafty things. Love it. Okay, just making sure no new requests came in. Mr. was back in the spring. Oh. He's back, kept cold on a lunch break. Aww. Title? No. No, he does not. He's just boy. Back soon enough to hear crochet. Yes, yes, Metal is a fellow crocheter. I was just saying, well, we got talking about crafty stuff and I showed a couple of like the leatherworking projects. But I'm thinking about rearranging this room so I can get my yarn all organized so I can start doing crochet stuff again. Yeah, I got a bunch of like, you crochet too, Athena? Let's go. Heck yeah. Yeah, I want to make more things. I always want to make things. Keep looking at the Wooble's little crochet kits. They have, yeah, they have a Minecraft bee set. Mm-hmm. Yep. I've made many things for the children. I like making blankets. I like big, like, long projects. And knit and tatting and sewing. Nice. Yeah, I can knit too. I prefer crochet, but I can knit. I also have a bunch of like sewing machines that I started to do some sewing and then I forgot to keep up with it. So, you know. Yeah, you prefer crochet too. Yeah. Yeah, my grandmother was a big knitter. So when she passed, I took all of her. That was the only thing I wanted. I was like, Mom, I'm like, when she goes, I want all of her knitting needles. You're currently sitting here cross stitching. See, that's one that I haven't done that I would love to get into. I think you'd probably be better at sewing than crochet, but that's another big craft purchase to get a machine. Yeah. Yep. I've got like a regular machine. I've got it's not an industrial, but it's like it's a heavy duty sewing machine. And then I also have a shoot, what do they call the thing, like to make like the edges of things all nice. There's a specific what the heck is the machine called? Wow, I'm totally blanking on it. I've never even taken it out of the box. What is it called? From Jones when you Serger. Yes. That's the one. That's the name. Turbo encabulator. Yeah, no. No, Azzy. And then you got a 30% employee discount on top of that. Nice. Rug tufting. Nice. Yeah, can I just make things all day long and that just be all I ever do? Because that's like, when I'm creating things, that's my happy place. It doesn't have to be a specific medium. It could be photography. It could be writing. It could be crafty stuff. It could be filmmaking, like video making, any of that stuff. Dragonfell Meetup Craft Edition. Yeah. Yeah. So many of us would be so down for that. Yeah, a basic-ish singer and a nice brother too. Yeah, I think the ones I have are combinations of singer and brother. Yep. I've not sewn too many things. I did make a bunch of reusable masks back when COVID was a thing. I made like a pencil case thing too. A fabric pencil pouch. I think there's a craft to appeal to most of Dragonfell at this point. I'd agree so. Okay. I think today we are going to focus on starting to map out the storage area. Really need to make your pants soon. Fall is approaching, so having some nice lounge pants. Oh yes, would be nice for sure. Got the fabric at Joann's too. Nice. I feel like one of these days I want to attempt to make a quilt. I think quilting would be a nice quilt would be. I love blankets. Give me all the cozy things. So many things to make, so little time. With a quilter mom, and it was so cool to see. Yeah, I feel like that's a big project I would love to. I'd love to do. Okay, so do I want to try to build the greenhouse before we tackle storage underneath? I'm thinking no. She made a t-shirt quilt while you were with him, and it contained a bunch of shirts I had bought him through. Aww. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, nice metal. Nice, nice. And say, Okay, how do I can't make decisions. That's my other big problem is I struggle with decision. Words. I struggle with the decision making. Yeah, kids are not taking the bus, so I don't need to worry about bus stuff. Okay. I feel like getting the storage room started is important because and it fit in perfectly, so you didn't have to make any adjustments. You could just replicate yours. Ooh, that makes it so much easier. Right, because like the storage room is going to be basically, it's the heart of the world for me, at least. I don't make like a separate base. I just live out of the storage room. So I think figuring out how that's going to work is the more important thing. And I may not do the greenhouse over the top of it. I might end up doing something else. Maybe the greenhouse will be for somewhere else in the world. So I think it's just a matter of figuring out, because I think I have the schematic is placed kind of like over this, maybe. Yeah, we don't need to actually see the whole thing, but you can see it. Like I kind of had it placed over here anyway. So, ugh, brain, get it together. I'm trying to figure out what my best approach is going to be for in terms of doing the storage room. What I was thinking of doing was coming down to like maybe here-ish and just start digging out like a big hollow space. Hello, welcome in. I think that's going to be the idea. We need to make that water not be a thing. Right, because it's hard to imagine how to do it if the space doesn't already exist. Because I am just gonna basically wing it. I'm not gonna create a planet. We're just gonna basically, that's kind of what I did with the library one too. Hi, Bellfire, how's it going? So oh, it was over on the other side. A duplicator? No. I do not. Right, so let's get rid of that water. All right, we'll worry about the other one once we come across that area. I can jump, it's fine. There we go. A spooter. I do have torches. Get infinite loot. Yeah, I'm not really super big into duping. All right, so we're gonna pick a spot. Actually, I'm gonna light up a little bit over here. Do. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So I just need to pick like as high as I want it to go, and then I think we'll just start digging out a big area. If I find that the beacon I have is not quite covering as much as I would like, I can put up at least 2 more because I've got 2 more beacons, and I should have plenty of iron to set those up. I'm thinking maybe like roughly where this is. Do I want it that high though? Like as the potential ceiling? I guess that's fine. Right? At least that water is taken care of. Now the question is do I want to say like make a floor that goes all the way across and be like, this is the ceiling? Probably. Maybe. But what I will start... Oh, okay, so clearly we did not get all of the water. Hopefully that doesn't mess up too many torches. Looks like just 1. Not a big deal. Okay, so there'll be a whole pocket of water we'll have to deal with there. That's fine. We'll worry about that when we dig down to it. That is in a few minutes problem, not a right now problem. All right, yeah. So we're gonna set up a couple more beacons. We will place them as strategically as possible. Okay. So we want that. And I thought I had brought more up here, but that's fine because we got plenty down here. Right, then that way I know that's enough to make the pyramids for those, plus iron to get it going. While we're down here, let's just take a few of these poppies up and throw them in the composter. All right, we're going to grab a bunch of chests too, because I'll just start storing materials down there. We'll put those in there for the moment. This can stay here. I know I have some chests in here, plus a bunch in there. We'll start with that. Okay, I'm not sure that I have a keybind set up for, okay, enter. Aha. Okay, basically I want to be lined up with this. Right, like this is the middle line. Okay, so 2 over from that torch there. Right, so this puts us there, and then now we're outside. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So this is where the middle should be. No, right here. Okay. I mean, I suppose I'll leave it up on the surface. No, I should put it underground, shouldn't I? Like, we're not gonna drop into anything major, so... Right, because the deeper it is, then we don't have to worry about, like, running out of space. Go down a little bit lower. Okay, this is probably good. All right. I like to save all the things. Oh my goodness!
Clatu_Verato_Nick2 gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Clatu, thank you for the gift subs and starting a hype train. Thank you. Oh, Athena, you got one. Let's go. Thal, Boston, Zill, Alien Doctor. Let's go. Oh, thank you so much. What a nice surprise. I hope you're doing well. Effie!
Yay, hype train, let's go. 15 months.
Oh,
That's almost a year.
that is almost a year. Holy heck. How's it been that long already, Azzy? Oh my gosh, thank you for the resub. Yay, hype train. Yay, eerie noises that are so loud. Here, we'll stick those in there just to save a little space. Okay. So we put the haste 2 on. And then we're just going to fly up straight out of here. Yay! We did it. Okay. Another beacon. Let's get our bed out. That's not my bed. That's not my ender chest. I was like, wait a minute. It's fine. I'm just distracted as per usual by people's generosity. Oh, I love you, Ezzy. Okay. Now. Oh, maybe I did count wrong. Is it overlap? No. No, they meet up. Perfect. Okay, so we've got you know, two beacons, which covers a good amount of space this way, right? I'm thinking, you know what? Because it's the thing from the schematic throwing me off. That maybe. Well, we'll hold off on the other ones for the moment. We'll see how well this does. If anything, we'd probably have to put another one like that way. All right, we're going to turn that overlay off. We don't need it. That was just more so for the placement. It's like, it's pressing the D key, but it wasn't moving. right, where are we going to set up chests for the time being? Maybe... Hmm. All right. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of space. Oh, thank you all for the hype train. Y'all are amazing. Right, so if we just kind of sort of, you know. What I'll probably do is we will have like the blocks. Stuff. Oh no, storm is starting. Oh no, I know. I'm so happy you got one, Athena. All right, so we're gonna do these things. Oops. Separate. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the gravel. You know, it's just so there's something in there for the time being. There's just little pockets of water everywhere. We're just going to be doing the diggy diggy today, I think. I think we're just gonna have the put a block underneath because I'm going to want to put gravel down there. And that's fine because, like, this is going to dig down far. It's not like that's going to be in the way. Well, probably as we do this, as I need to make more pickaxes. So that way I'm not having to constantly stop to repair. You know, because then I can go through a few and then keep digging, basically. Just trying to figure out, like, how exactly I'm trying to do this. I kind of feel like I want to take care of that bit of water right there. Oops. Ah! I flinched. Wasn't even that scary, but it still caught me off guard. Oh, sometimes I tell you, this game. You'd think I was playing too much Phasmo, but I, like, haven't been. I've not really been playing it that much. Mm. I'll probably put the ores together. And then do, like, maybe mob drops there. Yeah, I'm going to put the beacon stuff in here until I need it, just because that's for inventory spaces. Same with the extra things. Like, don't really need that out either. Okay, that gives me some extra inventory space to deal with. Although, give me some of this back because we've got some water we're going to try to get. Okay, so basically I want to take care of whatever water is down here. Just so much to fill in. Okay, that seems like that'll do it. All right, that wasn't so bad. I want to see how far it is till we hit the end of the beacon. Okay, so that's the end of the beacon range this way. I think I'm probably going to start with, well, I'll probably go maybe to like there because like, you know, that can be reached while still being in the range of the beacon. So maybe we'll start with that, right? A wandering trader. Okay, well, we have to go see what he has. Well, we're going to sleep first, and then we'll go see what he has. I might actually just set the bed up here. Might as well. Oh, we got a blue attempt. We'll do that in a second too. Whoops. Where's this guy? Okay, he's up there. Not that I have any emeralds on me, but we can see if he has anything worth trading for. Nope. That's right. Give me your head. Daddy! Hello! Oh, we gotta go do the axolotl. Okay, we've got an attempt for Nacrum here. Actually, let's go over here. Okay. A baby? A thing. Yeah, having a good day. Hope you're doing well. Oof. Okay. We'll just put kind of like miscellaneous things in there. Dirt. Dirt! Doing okay. We're doing diggy diggies to start digging out where storage is going to go. I still don't have the exact design nailed down or like overall layout, but we got to make the space first, so... I don't know if all of those are going to have... gravel, but we'll just take care of it. Okay, we're going to have to go make some more pickaxes soon. I'm watching that pick. Ooh, Daddy's streaking. Let's go. Thank you for the streak. Okay, let's stop here before I forget. And then I killed the pickaxe. So, lady, love showing off the street moves. Yeah, get it. Get it, get it. Love to see it. Andesite. There. Okay, let's go make some more pickaxes. Yeah, I knew what you meant, right? Stupid phones. Like, it's like, no, this other word I typed is an actual word. Please leave it as the word that I typed in. It's like, stop trying to be helpful. You're not helpful. All right, I think we've got a little bit of emeralds left over. We got some books. We're gonna want more books, but first things first, let's make more emeralds by trading with the villagers. Why are you more expensive? I mean, I'll do it, but like, why? Me no understand. All right. Oh my gosh, auto mod. It held it for the words pretty and boxers. Stupid. Auto mod. If you have a French phone, it's always a pain changing your English. Your family often makes jokes because of it. Oh no. See, even your badge likes showing off your pretty heart boxers. Oh yeah, the enchanted big boy. Yeah. Yeah, right? Right? I do have it set on like the strictest settings on purpose because I'd rather like it catch ridiculous things and then just be like, okay, approve, rather than it not catch things that I want it to catch. So I err on the side of caution and let it be a little more strict about things. Okay, you have the pickaxes, right? Okay, well, that's all you'll let me buy. And we don't need to disenchant anything off of that. Okay, so we're going to want... I don't know why you keep going up in price, but it's annoying. Okay, so we've got that. Is anyone selling the bookcases for 3? No, y'all are at 4 right now. Right, because we've got efficiency, unbreaking. We want mending. And then we're going to do silk touch. All right. That used up everything I had, which is fine. Because we can come back and trade for other stuff. Okay. Is it cheaper to like do it this way? Probably. Y'all haven't reset. All right, so we're gonna have to go use the farm. That's fine. We'll use the farm. We'll finish enchanting, and we'll mend this while we're there too. Okay, we're gonna sleep first, and then we'll fly over and use the farm. Okay. I've got a pocket anvil, so you just pull that out and... Oh my gosh, are you all done yet? Come on. Is that the last of the silverfish? Looks like. Okay. While we're collecting all that, we can do this. All right. We're good to go. All right. Pickaxes ready. You know, I should probably start saving glow lichen as I come across it, because I don't have any yet. But this will be good because digging out all of this will start to get us resources, just some basic building blocks. Oh, yeah. Sorry, no greenite today, Mems. Ooh. Time to empty the pockets. I think what I'm going to do is we'll just dig out as far as the beacon range covers to start, and then we'll go from there. Full pockets again. Doesn't take long. Ugh, big bit of water. Great. Well. Well, always gotta be some dang water. I don't know. I hate dealing with water. I don't have like any sponges or anything. All right, we're gonna come back to over there. We'll grab some more blocks first. Now we can just start filling this in. I love filling in water. Blocky, 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 blocky. I'm sorry, I'm so boring. Ooh, my eyes are getting sleepy. I wonder how we're doing on blocks left in my inventory. Okay. We'll probably have to go back and grab some more, but that's okay. Okay. There's the water filled in. Whoops. Okay. Gotta be getting close to whatever edge is over here. So much water. Time set 5 o'clock. Okay. Oh, I need to change a thingy. Okay. Okay. Hi, Levin. How's it going? How are you? We doing the diggy diggy. You got trapped in the Jersey Pine Barrens for a week with a bunch of other queer kids? Uh-oh. I hope it's okay. Oh, good. It was really fun. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, we'll just put that in there because the odds of us getting any considerable amount of those blocks is pretty small. Boom. Next one was that she taught you how to make a paw with your fists, and it's kind of comfy, and you've been doing it passively. Ooh, nice. We like comfy things. Seems to have fixed. Oh, that's nice. That's got to be a good feeling. There's just so much green. I thought I saw a creeper. Not a creeper, just the bounding box of what we're digging. Okay. Oh, but that is a creeper right there. That is a creeper. Just, you know, casually falling down holes. It's fine. There was like a low drag party and you're having a panic attack because of the look of your arms, and she hugged you and let you cry into her shoulder and then did your makeup and called you pretty in both a compliment and a name way, and it kind of fixed me. I think, oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so glad you had a good time. Yeah, that's the stuff we like to hear about. Okay, we're not going to worry too much about the stuff down here, but sort of, because, like, I'm a hoarder and I like all the blocks. Definitely going to throw a torch down here, though. Oh, that's high-pitched in my ear balls. You were trying to hyperventilate on the bathroom floor alone, but the walls are thin, and the girl in the next bathroom over was showering for 20 minutes straight while singing "Do You Hear the People Sing?" except she only knew a quarter of the song and kept repeating it. Yeah, I've done that before. Where I only know part of the song and I'll just sing the same part over and over again. Okay, I'm about to be out of torches. Well, that's good because I'm out of torches. My stuff is over by the place, so that actually timing worked out pretty good. It was fun though. It took place at a Hideaway YMCA. It was honestly the most well kept and managed Y you'd ever seen. Nice. They had great facilities and the food was actually amazing. Oh, even better. Yeah, because usually the food's like, you know. All right. Been over backwards for people's dietary restrictions. Oh, that's good. That's always nice when they're actually accommodating. I guess we'll swap out the pick. Just don't fall down the holes. And all will be good. This food talk is making me hungry. Okay. Those are just going to end up falling at some point, so might as well just take care of it, right? All right. All right, okay. Just kind of doing the perimeter part, and then we'll dig out all of the middle. Now today is going to be like basically a normal stream time end for me, because I do have to do quite a bit of stuff to get the kids ready for school for tomorrow. We've got to actually get them like in bed at a decent time. I need to get their backpacks put together. They need showers. All of that stuff. Okay, where did I come from? Nope, not a single one has a name yet. Nothing has been named in this world yet. Oh, Cece likes to dig holes. Okay. Oh, we're actually like so close. Okay, but is there like a... All right, we're just gonna keep going. And then once we get over there, I can actually go ahead and I can name it. You want it to be the Silk Touch shovel? Hiya, Craig. Okay, yeah, it'd be the Silk Touch one. Hello! There we go. Now I don't have to go all the way around the long way. It's going. We just doing the diggy diggies. Prepping for where the storage is going to be. Yeah, so we're just kind of digging the perimeter of the beacon range. I'm going to start with that, and then I'll decide how much bigger it needs to be after. I figure that's probably a good starting point. Now the thing is we have 2 beacons. So we actually need to continue this way. Pick up blocky sounds. 2.5 hours. I probably won't go much longer than 3 today. Like I said, I got a lot to do tonight to get the kids ready, and I'm gonna have to, you know, get it all ready by myself because my husband, Wednesday is his late night at work. He closes on Wednesdays. So he's usually not home till close to 11. I mean, you're probably ahead of me already. I only watched 1 episode last night. 2 episodes last night. It's always your responses. Interesting. Yeah, I watched the one where they had to be drunk to see the ghost. And then the one after that where they were at the Van Ness house. And they finally saw Bobby as a ghost. See, those episodes I remembered, but the ones that were before that, I don't remember that well. You remember some of the lines? Yeah. Yeah, it's like some stick in my memory better than others. But now I'm getting into like the parts, the seasons that I've only really seen the one time. Like the first 5 seasons or so I've seen many times. Oh. Do. You gotta go and watch Road So Far. The Road So Far. Enjoy. I'll probably watch some later. If I'm not, like, passed out. I need to try to go to bed at a respectable time because we've gotta get up and bring the kids to school. Oh, I'm so not ready. I really wish they would have chosen to stay with the homeschooling. That's good though. I went and dropped the kiddos' EpiPen off at the school today. Oh, I forgot to name the shovel. Let's do that real quick. Hang on 1 second. Someone's at the door. Okay. That was a father-in-law interruption. He got lunch boxes for the kids, so he was just dropping those off. Okay, let's go. And then eventually this shovel will be netherite whenever I actually get some ancient debris. Cece likes to dig coals. Boom. Pocket anvil away. Right? Yay! Okay, yeah. Like I said, once we get once we actually get some ancient debris and I make some netherite ingots, that one will be netherite. Do I want to go ahead? I guess we'll go ahead and swap again. I know they both got a little more life left in them, but we'll just go with that. It's a bow! Hi, Bo. How are you? Look, oh, gonna go make dinner. Eggs. Nice, nice. Fixed a broken thing and now relaxing. Very nice. Oh, I have to do all the back to school stuff. And I don't wanna, I wanna take a nap. I mean, I suppose I could. I could take a short nap and then do all the stuff and things. Hi, Pug. How's it going? Better than Monday. Work 6 hours though. And had a meeting today with one company. Oh. Well, hopefully it was a good meeting. Got a haircut today. $17 pages on Word. Oh my gosh. Good meeting though. Well, that's good. Oh my gosh. Why is everybody contacting me right now? I'm like, you couldn't have just texted me that. My mom saying she pulled in 2 more packages from the porch. I'm like, you couldn't, because she's going out. I'm like, you couldn't have just texted me. Like, why you gotta call for something that takes 2 seconds to text? You know I'm streaming. That was a mom interruption. So we've had kid interruptions, we've had a father-in-law interruption, and a mom interruption. Goodness me. All the interruptions. Oh yeah, he was just dropping something off for the boys. He got them lunch boxes for school, so he was just dropping them off. Oh, she knows when I stream. She knows. Yay. Not me looking at clothes. Your mind is like, ooh. You have to check the materials. Aww. Oh, yeah, with your skin. Yeah, I'm sure. If it's polyester, you can handle some, but it's too much. Yeah, yuck on the body. It's like the bottom you can deal with. A tad almost stuff. If it's too much heat. Till it's cheap. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. I gotcha. Esther, it's like, why? Oh. That's certainly a noise. Yeah, you want breathable. This is actually going to be where my storage is going to go. So we're digging out space, and then we're going to start laying out the mega storage room. Yeah, so I'm just kind of digging out the perimeter of the beacon range for the moment, and we're going to start there. There's 2 beacons side by side, so we got like a 50 by 100-ish space. Figured this will be a nice start on resource gathering as well. So now, while I mine everything in this space will be all covered by the beacon. By the 2 beacons we got up there. And then we're going to dig down however far I decide to dig. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is going to have a space for every item in the game with room to expand for the items that are coming and anything in the future that gets added. It's a fire! Oh, he not a happy bunny. Ah, bootstrapper issue. Oh, no. Too many computer issues lately. Not good. Not fun. Frustrating. I can only imagine. Oops. It's all up. It's just temporary to store stuff that we're mining. We made a few extra pickaxes. Okay. All right. I am going to boop a button because we are actually going to go ahead and wrap things up in a minute. Just because I have a lot to do this evening. And I'm not exactly sure what tomorrow's going to look like in terms of stream. Because as far as I know, we're going to be doing the Dragon Puff Phasmo at like the same time as normal. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream that tomorrow because I'd have to end 2 hours in to go pick the boys up from school. So we're not really going to be able to change the time for tomorrow. However, going forward, that might adjust a little bit. So if I do not stream tomorrow morning, I will tomorrow evening most likely, but not Phasmo. So I'm not sure. We're gonna see how things go tomorrow. Like I said at the beginning of stream, we're gonna have a bit of an adjustment period while, you know, we get used to the new school schedule and all of that good stuff. Because there are changes all around. Because even when they were going to the school before, like, the times are different. They go an hour later than they used to. So it'll be a little bit of an adjustment. So for the next week, you know, things will be a little bit, a little more up in the air. And then once we see what, you know, homework and stuff is going to be like, like I said, streams might be moving to later in the evening. That might just be the easiest. So we'll figure it out, though. We will get it all sorted. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to smack into that, but, you know. Is fine. That's fine, because we'll dig this up a little bit as I need to add more chests. Okay, and with that, we are gonna call it. Oh, there is a wayward torch somewhere. Aha, right there. Gimme. I don't like wasting things. Okay. So I know like today wasn't the most exciting of things. It wasn't a super long stream or anything. But you know, things are just gonna be that way for a little bit. All right. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab that raid message, and we are actually going to go see someone that is not a surprise. And they just went live. Kim, who would have guessed? But see, that one, I don't feel bad rating Kim because then I'm going to get a snack, and then I'm going to get up and start taking care of stuff, you know, to start the school, to get stuff ready for them for school for tomorrow, and get them in the showers and stuff. Yeah, so I'm not sure if and when I'm streaming tomorrow. Friday will definitely be later in the afternoon. Although Friday will probably be a little bit closer to normal time because, you know, it's the start of the weekend and it's not like they're going to have homework. So, you know, we're going to figure it out. But yeah, I don't have much else to say. I'm like half asleep myself. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and that's going to do her. So until the next time, I'll get you later. Okay, bye.